Good afternoon and welcome to our Boston Bruins media availability. We have Patrice Bergeron and Zdeno Chara with us. Please use the raise hand function to ask a question of Patrice or Zdeno. Please indicate specifically who the question is for and keep it to one question at a time, and remember to unmute yourself when called upon. We'll start with Gary Santiello.
Hi, this question is for Zdeno. Last night you had two big plays, Jake's goal and Charlie's hit that seemed to turn the game around. How are those two plays, how did they energize the team and lead to that big comeback in the third period?
Well, I think that those two plays were obviously a result of us playing much better from the beginning of the third period. Obviously we know that the first and second period was not the way we want to play, and we wanted to start the third period playing a lot more on our toes and be more aggressive. And I think those two plays, or actually the whole third period, was just a result of us playing more aggressively and playing a lot more the way that we want to play, when we are kind of playing our style and skating and moving the puck and having puck possession and doing all these things to kind of moving forward out there.
We'll go to Evan Marinofsky.
This question's for Zdeno. I'm wondering what your thoughts have been on Charlie McAvoy's play in this postseason, and how have you seen him sort of develop through these games?
Yeah, Charlie is obviously a very talented player. I said it many times that he's obviously a very strong skater. He's got really great abilities to make big plays in crucial times of the game, and obviously he can be very physical as well. I see him as someone who is can make a big difference in the game.
We'll go to Mike Loftus. Please unmute. We'll try Fluto Shinzawa.
Patrice, on the power play, with Brad getting a little bit more time as net front, how does that change the look of what you guys are trying to do?
I'd say the only change is the fact that we have a right-handed stick on that half wall in Charlie Coyle. Otherwise, with Brad, I think to me it's just he battles. He wants to find a way to get that puck back at all times, and it seemed like we were able to sustain some good pressure in their zone. Now, obviously, you want to find a way to capitalize on the chances that we have, but also power plays is also about momentum, and I thought we did that. So Brad, to me, different look, but we're usually pretty used to seeing each other and getting those passes. I'm used to getting those passes from him, so not much changes, to be honest with you. Players that are trying to make plays and try to create as much as possible in Charlie and Tori and David. So obviously with all that, at the same time on the ice, we're trying to read off each other.
We'll go to Eric Russo.
Hey guys, for either one of you, just how do you try to close things out tomorrow? Obviously, under normal circumstances, you guys would be coming back to home ice. How do you get that energy going in an elimination scenario tomorrow?
Well, I think that we definitely need to improve our starts of the games. There's no room for us not to be ready. We just gotta, take it one period at a time and give our all each 20 minutes. And we know that we're facing a really good team, and those games are the hardest to win.
Go to Mike Loftus.
Hi guys, second time's always the charm. Patrice, I know that you spoke a little bit about your line and that change. You and Brad are often in matchup situations, with whoever it is on the right wing. When it's an unfamiliar right wing, do you and Brad change anything at all? depending on who that player is with you?
I wouldn't say it would change much, to be honest with you. We're, whoever that is, we feel comfortable. We know that it's obviously a great player that's going to be with us, and we try to make it work. It's up to us to find a way. Again, it's cliche, but communicating is always really important, especially when it's a new guy that doesn't have the same tendencies or doesn't know the tendencies that we like to do as a line. So it's about talking about it, making sure that we know, where we want to be or what we want to accomplish on that particular play. So once we're doing that, I think it's about letting your instincts go and take over and just play hockey. So no, I don't think it should. There's not too much that goes into it. I think we're obviously trusting whoever's with us and trying to make it work.
We'll go to Richard Thompson.
Hey, Patrice, how has the power play been able to function without David Pastrnak? And do you feel that it's kind of been a little better than the numbers would indicate?
I think obviously you're missing that big shot and his scoring ability, but at the same time, I think we're adding a guy like David Krejci that's making amazing plays. Is always so smooth with the puck, but also so patient and playing some amazing hockey right now. So it's not much of a drawback, if you will. So that being said, yeah, I think we have a lot of good looks. They're a very good penalty kill. They're very aggressive. We need to make sure we're taking care of that puck, and when we do, we seem to get better looks. But obviously, when we don't, we can't really create much. So it's about us taking care of that puck and making sure we're playing smart on that power play, try to bring the puck on net as much as possible.
Thank you very much, Patrice and Zdeno, for your time today. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the coach.